Hey everyone, it's Beth and I am back with update 2 following the extended brachioplasty or arm lift that I had on January 19th of 2023. In my first update, I was still wearing the dressings that they put on your arms post-surgery. They were wrapped up very thoroughly and I could not see how things were looking underneath. So I couldn't see the incisions or anything. I had those off a week following my surgery date at the surgeon's office, and it turns out the right arm looks fantastic. I think it's going to heal beautifully with minimal scarring. The left arm didn't look so good. And as the weekend went on, it kind of got worse. There's one part near my elbow that's very swollen, almost looks like maybe an internal stitch came loose, I'm not sure. And the rest of the incision was just very scabbed, and a couple places it was kind of weepy. And so I was concerned. I followed up with my surgeon, came in and visited her in the office, and she examined me and determined that I was not ready to get the sutures out yet. I was supposed to get them out last week, but because of this issue with my left arm, she left all the sutures in, both sides of me. I actually have incisions because it's an extended arm lift. It goes through your armpit and down the sides of my, down either side of my rib cage. So down to about my bra line. So she, kept the sutures in, put me on another antibiotic, showed me how to wrap my arm, gave me some dressings to put on to change daily. And so as things stand right now, I am supposed to get the sutures out tomorrow. I think the arm is looking a lot better. It's not as red. I feel like the antibiotics helped, and hopefully she'll agree and take the sutures out tomorrow. And that will be a real relief because they're kind of pokey. I wear a support bra. They actually gave me 2 bras they're both by Fruit of the Loom, and I'll show you. They're just these sports bras that hook in the front, and they're quite comfortable, and so you can get these online. And honestly, if I'd had the foresight, I would have bought a couple more of those. I didn't realize, I wasn't even thinking about what I was going to be wearing. I knew that it would have to be loose clothing, and I was going to just wear my husband's shirts. I'm wearing one of his right now. He's a big, tall guy, and so these are very comfortable on me. But I wasn't even thinking about, bras or anything. So they gave me 2 of these Fruit of the Loom ones. I really should have bought more because I have to, change these and wash these pretty much, every day. The other thing that I wish I had gotten ahead of time, and if you're about to go through arm lift surgery, I highly recommend, whether you have complications or not, and I hope you don't like I did, but just to be safe, you might want to think about picking up something like this. Hibiclens, it's a cleanser solution, 4%. I know here in America, this is very easy to find in pharmacies and grocery stores. That's what I've been using to clean my incisions. Surgeon's recommendation after she diagnosed me with that cellulitis issue. Otherwise, I've been doing okay since update 1. Have to say that recovery has been a little slower than anticipated, but you really can't have expectations for a timeline like that with major surgery. Everyone's different. We all have differing amounts of tissue that's removed. No 2 cases are the same, and I really can't compare myself to any other people's recovery journeys because that's their journey and this is mine. So I'm trying not to stress over, oh, I should have had my sutures out last week and I had to, it's delayed a week. It is what it is. All you can do is just take the best care of yourself as you can and stay in touch with your surgeon, which is what I've been doing. So tomorrow, hopefully Tuesday, I will have the sutures out and we'll be good to go continuing with that. So I'm definitely ready. Otherwise, my mobility, of course, is still very limited because I still do have the sutures in. They go through my armpits, which is a joint that gets moved a lot. And so I've been trying to do as little with my arms as possible because my activity levels are so low, and because the last thing I want is to gain weight after a skin tightening procedure. I've been eating very lightly, snacks or sugar or anything really heavy, not a lot of dairy or nuts or anything, especially anything that could lead to water retention. Because in the evenings, my arms do start feeling kind of tight. I think I just retain a bit of water at the end of the day anyway. So I'm trying to minimize any kind of water retention and definitely not gain any weight. I'm probably, I'd say 15 pounds away from my goal weight. I would not have gotten the surgery if I had been any further away from it than that, because you don't want to lose a bunch of weight after getting your skin tightened. It'll almost defeat the whole purpose. So I've been back to work, working at my desk. I do have to be careful how I prop up my wrists. I still have to elevate my hands a lot. My wrists still feel very tight. My forearms, I feel pulling in my forearms if I try to reach too far for something. So yeah, I'm keeping my arm mobility very limited. Washing my incisions a couple of times a day. Again, I have the cleanser. My surgeon also very kindly gave me a bunch of sterile dressings and some sponges that people use to clean their hands before they do a procedure or surgery. So they're sealed up sterile sponges. And that's another thing I recommend, and maybe you might want to think about picking up prior to your surgery date. Don't wait for something to happen like I did. And my surgeon, like I said, she gave me those. She gave me a few just to be nice, but that's something that I would have gotten ahead of time if I had realized I was going to be in that situation. So that is where things stand right now. Doing all right. I still feel like I'm, less than zero, sub-zero, like I mentioned in the first update, only because I am still so limited with my range of movement. I can drive now. I'm off the heaviest of the painkillers and have been for some time. I still take an occasional prescription strength Aleve or over-the-counter Tylenol as needed, but I'm really trying to keep the pain meds down. Trying to hydrate still, and generally just taking it easy. Don't do too much. In the evenings, I sit in front of the TV and I prop my arms up at my side so my wrists stay kind of elevated. And at night, I'm still sleeping with the pillow on either side of me to keep my arms raised a little bit too. And I think that's helped a lot. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get the good news that, they'll take my sutures out and we'll just go from there. And I hope to have another update for you in maybe a week or so. We'll see how, see how things are looking. And maybe next time I'll show you my incisions once the sutures are out, and hopefully the worst of the swelling and the issues on the left side will be resolved, and yeah, maybe it won't look quite so scary. So until then, you all take care. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please leave a comment and I will answer as quickly as I possibly can. I thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps you if you are thinking about going through an arm lift, or if you are currently on the arm lift recovery path like I am. So I will talk to you all next time. Until then, bye-bye.